Welcome to the next video of the series where I answer frequently asked questions about PC hardware, software and games. Today's topic is about choosing between RTX 3060 with 12GB of VRAM or 4060, which has only 8. I understand the main reason behind this question. The VRAM drama over the internet has confused many gamers and potential GPU buyers. There are thousands of posts and videos that will tell you how important, even crucial, the VRAM is, often neglecting other more important factors and facts. Choosing between two GPUs only by comparing their VRAM capacity is often wrong. So in this video I'll give you more facts to consider when you're choosing between RTX 3060 and 4060 for gaming. I will explain why and when I would choose one or the other. There are four major interrelated factors for choosing a GPU: rendering power, the performance you need at a given resolution, the games you usually play, and the price. I'll also put VRAM in the list, but in another category for a reason. I will explain why later in this video. The price is important because from one side it defines whether it corresponds to your budget, and from the other it shows if the video card is a good deal considering what performance it provides for the given price. The performance is important for you because you want to achieve certain FPS numbers in your favorite games. But different games have different GPU power demands. There are CPU intensive and GPU intensive games. If you are playing mainly CPU intensive games, having a stronger CPU may be more important than the power of your GPU. If you are playing GPU intensive games, especially at higher resolutions such as 1440p and 4K, you will benefit from any additional GPU power you can get. Let's compare RTX 3060 and 4060 according to these factors. Prices can vary in different countries and also depend on the brand and the model, mainly on the cooling solution and whether it is factory overclocked. In my country, the prices of RTX 3060 with 12GB of VRAM and 4060 are very similar, which means that in such cases I would choose the GPU that provides better performance. At 1080p and 1440p resolution, RTX 4060 provides at least 15% better performance in most games. In some titles, the difference can go up to 20% and above. In rare cases, the performance between the two cards is similar, or 4060 still provides slightly better performance. This can happen in games that are not very well optimized or in games that are extremely GPU demanding for various reasons, and you want to play them at very high graphics settings. These are niche use cases where the amount of VRAM can have an impact on the overall performance of the GPU, but still the biggest limitation will come from its rendering capabilities. You will need to reduce the graphics settings in order to achieve reasonable FPS numbers, and from that the VRAM usage will drop significantly. Which on the other side means that if you want to play such games at high resolutions and high graphics settings, you should consider choosing a much more powerful GPU than RTX 3060 or 4060. 8GB of VRAM is more than enough for 1080p gaming and is also enough for at least 99% of the games at 1440p resolution. In any case, I couldn't find a game where RTX 3060 with 12GB of VRAM outperforms 4060. Something worth mentioning here is that 4060 will provide much higher DLSS performance in games that support version 3. To recap, unless you can find RTX 3060 with 12GB VRAM for at least 20% cheaper price, 4060 is the recommended choice. In the rare cases when 8GB of VRAM becomes a bottleneck, usually the GPU performance is already very limited by its rendering capabilities and you probably need a higher end GPU. So that's everything for today's topic. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and leave a comment. That will help the channel to reach more people and help me in creating more content like this. If you have a question about today's topic or anything related to PC hardware and games, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you in the next video.